Welcome back to another episode of Full Circle with me, Onyx. And I want to continue these kind of guided visual meditations. I call them wizard training sessions uh, because wizards specifically use thought forms to direct, control, command, and speak the language of magic. So, staying basic has all the fundamentals of mastering magic. Staying basic helps you gain the knowledge without subscribing to garbage from people's agendas, points of views, and whatever. It keeps it basic enough that you can learn to paint and create in your own way. And then if you want to adventure out and find a system, go right ahead. But you'll have the nuts and bolts of working magic. So let me grab my tea. So, in kind of like the spiritual community, being a hollow bone is one of those magical phrases, like as above, so below, as within, so without. Um, when you think about bones, they're actually very porous and hollow and lightweight for the most part. So there's lots of spaces and bubbles. Air can move all the way through. Shells, similar to bones, or basically our bones, exoskeletons, skeletons, whatever. The same. And so, a really great way to begin a meditation is imagine the air can move through your skin, move through your muscles, move through your bloodstream, move all the way to your bones, and out the other side. The wind, the air, can move through these larger holes, through your eye sockets, through your nose, through your mouth, through your ears. The wind, the air, can move through you and has been moving through you this whole time. Air are like moisture particles, water particles, H2O, some H, some hydrogen, some O, some oxygen, have been moving through your body, moving through the atmosphere, entering you through your skin, moving out through you, through your skin as well. So you're just basically a giant sponge. Spontaneously breathe. So 1, 2, let all that weight drop down through your tailbone and out. 3, spend some time with some luxurious breathing. Imagine it actually feels good to breathe. The air is now like ribbons of silk. Moving through you like dental floss, pulling out all the garbage. This ribbon-like floss moves out the base of your tailbone and out and down, however you would like to continue that visualization or not. The images, the sensations can come and go. They can be vague. If you can't even imagine it, you can just follow along to my voice. You can just think about the words or the sensation. You might discover you're more sensation oriented. I feel the wind moving through me. I feel everything that's not me drying up, chipping, and falling away like dust. So you might be a sensation type. You might be a word type, a sound type. You might be an energy type. You might be a visual type. Focus on your strength, and then all the other sensations will be added. Stick with how it feels. Then you might get color, you might get sound. And if you don't, that's okay. They're all just add-ons and extras. As long as you're sensing something, you're good to go. You might find out you need to open your eyes to actually see and visualize. I do a lot of that lately. Okay. Imagine a black cube about shoulder width apart. Above you, slowly sliding down through you, a shiny black obsidian cube. You're now sitting on it. Let the weight of your body, let the weight of your aura, let the weight of your energy, let all your stress melt down and be absorbed into the black cube that is sitting firmly on the earth. The earth absorbs and dissipates all that energy. The black cube acts as a heavy anchor. Feel your body, especially the lower half of your body. Feel the weight of it. Feel the weight of your body actually holding down your aura, grounding and centering your energy. Take root. You might start to feel energy shoot up as you press down with your intention and your willpower and your energy. So above that cube now is a sphere, color of your choice. I like to think of a crystal ball. That's a little bit soft, a little bit softer than crystal. Watery like, gel like, but firm. Feel the sensation of holding like a bowl full of water. Find your center, balance, stillness. Affirm the black cube and your stability and let everything find its balance. You might need to do some body adjustment. Adjust your back. Might even need to move around a little bit and then start that over again. The top of the sphere is pretty high. Let's shrink that down a bit. Okay. Now let's create a three-sided pyramid. So just below your rib cage is where the base of this pyramid is. And the top of that pyramid almost touches your heart. It's just slightly smaller. There's a space. If you put your hands on your lap, they're basically holding the base of that three-sided pyramid. That upward force aligns you. The broad base is stabilizing, focusing, aligning, concentrating your energy, centering you, boosting your willpower, boosting your confidence, boosting your ambition, that drive. These three basic shapes are the foundation. You are now ready to relax more. Oh yes, I start to feel that up through my neck. So where your heart is, we keep just a space. Probably a pure white light as the top of that pyramid kind of forces the energy up. A small sphere of white light. There is another three-sided pyramid about to where your jawline is, out to the shoulders, down to just about that heart center area, equal in size to the lower pyramid. This one's inverted. It's pointing down. You are receiving. I like to do a light blue. Receiving spiritual energy. The energy concentrates to the point. Sharp, perfect point. The two edges kind of push out a little bit, or the three base edges, I should say, that are inverted. Push out and really kind of open up a space for you. Opens up your head. Creates a platform for another sphere to be centered. The center of the sphere is the center of your skull, center of your third eye. You might have to adjust the sizes a bit. A piercing lavender white light. A radiant deep blue. The edge of the sphere glows that purple lavender again. If you feel like you're in a bubble, if you feel like the atmosphere is thicker or denser and the outer environment is quieter, congratulations. You're perfectly set up for your meditation. Oh yeah. Above the sphere is a white cube opposite of the black cube, a pure white obsidian. And now there is another cube of equal size, on a different axis. Making a star formation. So probably 16 points. You can just imagine a star if you like. White and radiant, glossy, shiny, reflective. Now that we have the structure set up, from the center of the 16-sided cube, the white light pours down, connects with the center of your third eye sphere, connects to the center of the throat chakra, to the inverted pyramid, receiving, opening, and receiving, channeling down to the heart space. No shape at the heart, just a pure light radiating between two realities, a upper spiritual realm and a lower etheric, astral, physical realm. A more technical and etheric realm. The lower ones keep your vital organs alive while you meditate. Help control your aura and your energy and your 3D reality, which is essential. From that tip of the pyramid, 3 lines radiate out, once again pushing out, opening up the lower area of your body so you can have that sphere underneath it, centering, aligning, centering, balancing. The base of that sphere touches perfectly at the center of that black cube, resting. The weight and pressure of the energy is dispersed to the 4 corners of that black cube and down its sides, and the earth maintains and supports you. Your aura goes deeper underneath the black cube. Your aura goes higher above the white 16-sided cube. Za. Creating a Shiva Lingam, a type of oval. You are now in a cosmic egg, or the lingam. All the geometry is connected. Now breathe. If you need to make a few adjustments with your back, your body, feel free to make movement and relax and find a new center. Release the pressure off joints. You can always pause the video and come back as needed. Sit in this lingam, this oval, this 3-dimensional oval, similar to a sphere, but it's stretched out and long. Feel the balance of yin and yang. Feel the balance of heaven and earth. The female opening and widening, and the male extending and penetrating. At each level and layer, we get a perfect circle. Horizontally, we do. Opening and widening, freeing. And vertically, we get length, connection. If a cylindrical works better for you, like a tube, that's just fine. Excellent. Let's create that space in our environment now. So we use geometry, basic geometry, to align, define, move energy, find our center, prepare ourselves for true meditation. Wizarding style, true meditation. Or you could call it Tantra in the Eastern philosophy tradition. When your lingam is stabilized, it will almost twist into the earth a little bit and lock you into position, creating a circuit of energy, internally and externally. Visualize your room as a perfect white cube. You are in it. You are within the white cube. A large white cube. Probably at least 8 feet by 8 feet. Be generous, go 12 by 12. If it's larger than your physical room, great. Push all your worries to the corners of this cube, all your stresses, all your concerns, all your thinking, all your thoughts, all your history, all your garbage. Push it all out. From the center of this cube, breathe a perfect sphere, a clear bubble sphere that pushes all the garbage to the corners. Like dust, really sweep it to the sides, to those corners. If there is any at the top, bring it down to the base. Use hand gestures if you like. From the 4 corners, punch it out, those sharp edges. Just punch it out of your cube. Force it out of that dimension into the lower dimension. It's garbage, not needed here. Just hammer it out. Perfect. Reestablish your white cube. Affirm the shiny, slick surfaces. The radiance. We want them shiny. We want them solid. So they resonate. The chamber can be filled with a pure sound. Pick a sound, radiate it. Let that sound, either vocally, if you have a bell, a chime, or a gong, go for it. If you hear it clairvoyantly or clairaudiently, project it through your throat chakra. If it's a word, do a word. As it radiates out from a cone, it presses against those walls and vibrates, purifying, solidifying. Soft to still solid. Do the four walls, do the ceiling, do the base. You're in a purified white room. Enjoy this space. You can create it at any time. You can return to it at any stressful moment in time. This white cube is yours. It's your creation. Perfect geometry, perfect energy alignment. I'm really feeling a lot of cosmic energy. Just kind of resonating, vibrating, making waves and ripples, creating patterns of geometrical sound patterns. The walls seem to be dancing and singing, vibrating pleasantly. Very important. Higher emotion, higher senses, higher colors, brighter, vivid, a safe place, a place of freedom, a place of glory, and elevated, reaching higher into our being, reaching deeper, a place of deep permission. Okay, so my room is like kind of levitating. I need to bring it down, anchor it down a bit. I need to do that. Yes, so that can happen. You can get so lofty in your words as you cone your power using a better vocabulary, a better tone in your speech. From the center of the white room, create your portal if it hasn't appeared already. Mine started to appear as a pure white light, softer, dazzling, yet different than the white room. From that center point, all vectors meet. Another dimension, a rift in time, space, the fabric of reality, an in-between place, a place of possibility. The room already knows my intention. Since we're near the end of the video, we will not go through the portal. It's not necessary. This video was just to give you a taste of what you can do with your own creative imagination and your intention, your willpower, your command of your body, the command of your speech. All the elements were there. You were making true magic. I think my angels want to come through, honestly. So I allow my angels into the sacred white room. Angels are star beings, just for in case you didn't know. Any being that has gained light body automatically becomes star being, able to travel through the stars as a star, as a being of light. And because they are travelers and have light body, they are also classified as angels. In case you didn't know, these aren't the earthbound angels that are like humans going to heaven and talking to you and playing the role of guide. These are actual angels, bodies in the form of light. It doesn't matter what dimension, what species they are, but yes, they are of a greater intelligence. So they're not of a lower life form intelligence. Lower life form intelligence usually get absorbed into a greater body of light, of beingness, as an aspect of a greater being. So, not all beings incarnate have the purpose of individuality or have the full expression of individual. You can think of them as avatars, um, fingers to a greater entity. Those fingers can be chopped off, destroyed, and reincarnated, and they're serving a purpose more as a tool, an extension of the being. Therefore, they are channeling the being, but that actual little lesser being has no authority and no mind of its own. But you will never be able to tell that because it's being fully channeled by the actual being behind the scene. So instead of thinking of it as fingers, think of it more as a tool, like a pencil. The pencil can be discarded. The pencil is used to write and create and draw, but we don't cry or wish the pencil back. We just get another one. But it's the hand and the mind connected to it where the actual being is. So not everyone is actually like a living soul. It's ensouled, it's channeled, but it's not so. And then some people are actual living beings on the path as an individual, as an entity, gaining light body. So, if I needed to clarify that for anybody. And that's also just my take on it. That's just my point of view. The story isn't what is important. What is important is that you are connecting in different creative ways. You are going beyond your personal limits. You are saying yes to a greater reality of possibility. You're giving yourself lots of permission, and you're gaining confidence to manage energy, whether it's through prayer, meditation, spells, intentions, healing arts. This can help you in all aspects of your life. If you can align your energy before you meditate, really control it, you're on the way to mastery. If you can learn to set space like we did, we first aligned us, the tool, the instrument, the divine instrument, and then we chose to extend that same ability to our environment, to calm it down, to create healing, to create automatic protection. Speaking of that, you might as well add a few cool symbols or letters or words that mean protection, and go ahead and slap those on the walls of your white space, ceiling, floor. Empower it,